All right.
You don't think there's places in America that you'd be concerned?
No, I don't think about it. It's not.
You don't have to think about it. Your face
this
says
one,
it.
I have family. Yeah, exactly. So I would have seen it then. So I go out, I travel all the time for work. I'm all over this country. My face is, hey, there's a Jew. You think I would have heard one thing in real life? I'm telling you, I'm out there testing it. It's not there. It's just online. You just got to shut that laptop and walk outside. Everything's pretty fucking great. Oh, it's so hard to be a white guy right now. No, it's not. It's fucking great. Oh, it's so hard to be, everywhere I go, black people want to get killed by cops. No, that's not true. Well, almost nobody gets actually that happen. It's just like everyone's online getting riled up. The world is great.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a black friend who was convinced after George Floyd and after everything, after the media was talking about this, he goes, every white guy wants me dead. And then he was out fishing in Pennsylvania, and some old white guy was fishing in a boat, and he starts rowing over. He goes, oh, fuck, here we go. My friend Nate Marshall. And he goes, fuck, what's this gonna be? And the guy comes over, he's like, can I talk to you boys for a second? And he goes, yeah, what? He goes, you're casting your line way wrong. You gotta, like, at the top of your, I don't know what he said, at the top, it's like, let me show you. And he did. He goes, all right, good luck with this. You got a good spot right here. And then he just, like, faced himself, and he was like, oh, fuck, I've been lied to. My reality is not real.
So not to get into everything.
Sure.
But I think he's right. You just shut the laptop, phone. There's just so much toxicity online. You know, everybody can say whatever the fuck they want, but really when you get out in the open, I mean, you when you get into real life, it still has some genuineness to it.
What was that? 80% of Twitter is probably bots.
Yeah. So
and so like you just, if that's the world that you're living in, yeah, I bet you feel that way. But what I find is that short of like cultural differences, and I'm just going to use our job, right, on calls. I've never walked into a house and been respectful and been kind to the people, and they've ever, like, it's race and all that, it's never been an issue.
Yeah.
When you walk into some and they're like, hey, I won't allow another man to touch my wife. If you have a female, like, no problem. If you respect those things, like, there is no problem, right? And I think there's evil for sure. There's bigots for sure. I'm not denying any of that, but I think for the most part, if you go into those situations with an open mind and like an open heart, I've never had an issue. Even with like people at different races on the job, you know, like you can have, and I think this is what the hope of DEI was going to be, was that people would be more tolerant of everyone, which I think would be a great thing. It was forced on everybody that if you don't do this, you're an asshole, which completely.
If you don't do the training.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. It's like, wait a minute, I'm not an asshole.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
But I think if you approach those types of conversations with an open mind, like I've never had an issue. And I'm saying that as a straight white guy, like I get that there's some privilege there. But at the same time, like I also haven't been around when I have people of different races on my crew, I've never had.
It's not an issue.
It's a non-issue.
Yeah.
So I think he's right. You know, like I haven't seen a whole lot of that.
It's like everything else online, and the social media creates a lot of problems that are unnecessary.
Yeah, it makes you think that this is happening.
It's a reality.
Absolutely everywhere.
Yep.
And you know, it was funny, like you tell people like where we worked, we were in the news a lot last year with gang activity that we had. And I'd have people reach out because of the show and they're like, hey, is it really that bad?
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's a great example.
And it's
right?
like, no, it's
never
not
that bad.
It's never that bad. Are there problems? 100%. It was some of the things that you saw real. Totally. But 99.9% of our day is good. You know, like, are we getting bricks thrown at our rigs? Yes. Like that is real, but it's not that bad. Life's pretty good.
Yep.
As long as you approach it that way, you know? Thanks for tuning into The Standard Issue. Get exclusive content and support the show through our Patreon. You can find the link through the-standard.us. While you're there, check out our premium gear and links to our sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Till next time.